So Spirit, what is coming in next for my Libra singles? That's the card that came out, and I put it back. So interesting to see what it is. All right, everybody wants to talk this week. Okay, Libra singles. We have the Kiwi. Do a walking meditation every day for the next week. We have the Seagull. Now is the time for deep emotional healing. And the Snow Leopard. Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. All right, Libras. I'm getting more of a you might be single for a little bit longer kind of energy, because you need to go through a healing process before another person comes in. I think this Kiwi, you don't have to literally do a walking meditation. Some of you can if you find that helpful. But I think it is telling you to take some dedicated time to take care of yourself very consistently for the next week or weeks or months or however long it takes. Because we have meditation is very healing. We have a time for deep healing, and take some time to spend it alone. For some of you, you may need to take like a weekend away to be by yourself if you are not able to do that. Others of you, you need to go in your house, lock the doors, close the blinds, turn your phone off, and just spend some time with self. Now, this is a singles reading, and I said what's going to be coming in next. I feel like if you can do that and you can do some very deep, very intense healing, that's going to help you manifest your next relationship. That's the message that I was getting, because I feel like a lot of you are not wanting to deal with anything casual. You don't want anything short term, and you don't want to waste your time with something that's not going to go anywhere. I feel like for the majority of you, you're ready for that long-term person, someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with. And if you have some wounds you need to heal, it's going to be a lot harder to have a deep soul connection and a long-lasting, healthy relationship with another person if you don't take care of this first. So what I feel like is if you can do this, if you can take the time, I even feel like some of you might want to go on some sort of spiritual retreat. There's a need for like a deep purging and healing of wounds to bring in this next person for you. Okay? All right, let's get some tarot and go a little bit deeper here. So what else does Libra need to know about this reading, or who may be coming in next for them? What else does Libra need to know about who may be coming in next for them? Okay. I feel like your person might be doing the same thing as well. Okay. So we have 5 of Coins in the reverse. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. You're spiritually drained. And I think that's why you're having trouble manifesting the relationship. And this walking meditation or focused time on healing is going to help re-energize your spiritual well-being. And you've got to get your confidence back. Now is the time for healing. Once you're healed, you're going to feel a burst of confidence. You're going to feel like you can stand very tall. But right now, with the wounds that you need to address, it's like it's kind of giving you a lack of confidence. I feel like some of you are still dealing with the aftermath of some sort of relationship, or you've just been single for such a long time that it's starting to get to you. But you've been single because there's some trauma or wounds or something that needs to be healed. With the Ace of Wands being in reverse, I feel like it's saying, you know, don't distract yourself with short-term passions or little flings, or sometimes we like to, sometimes some people stay in a relationship or are constantly with a person as a couple. You know, they move from one person to the next because they don't like being alone. And they don't like being alone because when they are, these wounds come up. And so I think that's why this time of solitude is very important. It's very important for you to be single and focused on your healing right now. And that's going to manifest the relationship that's coming. And I feel like your person might be doing something similar, or they are healed and they're just waiting on you to heal. And it could be vice versa. As a general reading, it could be your person is going through a deep phase of spiritual healing and you just kind of like got to wait for divine timing to bring them in if you feel like yourself, you are in a very good place. All right, so why is the Five of Coins in the reverse? You have the Page of Coins in the reverse. You can't make an offer or accept an offer that's genuine from somebody if you are spiritually drained. If you need to go through deep healing. You can be in a relationship, but is it really the type of connection that you want and are looking for when you're spiritually low? Because if you're low vibe, the people you're going to attract are going to be low vibe. And you want to be high vibe so you can bring in this high vibe person. All right, so why is the Queen of Wands in the reverse? Oh, that's 3 cards. I don't like taking that many cards as clarifier. It's just too much information. All right, so why is the Queen of Wands in the reverse here? See? Of the Sun. The Sun is sideways. And you know the Sun was on the bottom of this deck when I was talking. So when the Sun is in the reverse, it's still positive, okay? Because the Sun is such a positive card that even when it's in the reverse it's still very positive. And I always describe it as like, you can, even when there's the clouds are in the sky, you can see the sun behind the clouds. But what do you need to do to move those clouds out of the way? Well, you need to regain your confidence, and you're going to regain your confidence by going through this deep level of healing. And then the sun is going to come out. The sun is your person, right? There's this little kid riding a horse. He's so happy. And the sun card is normally about union. There's usually 2 people on the card. Male and masculine and feminine energy. So that's usually what this card is about, or depicts. And also we have sunflowers here, which are about loyalty. So somebody who's loyal and who's ready to stay in a long-term committed relationship is going to come in once you do this deep healing so that you can regain your confidence. And why is the Ace of Wands in the reverse? We have the Hanged Man. This is not a time to get caught up in shallow passions or low vibe relationships or friends with benefits, things like that. That's not meaningful. This is a time for deep spiritual development and healing. The Hanged Man is also a solitary person, and this is about spending time alone. So Libra, if you want your sun to come in, if you want your person to come in, it's time to go through some deep, deep healing and purging and getting all the negative energy out. Okay, let's get you a final word of advice here. Can we get a final word of advice here for Libra around their reading? Yeah, so crystalline, and we have hidden. Crystalline, energy, wonder, alive, beauty, and hidden wisdom elements, elementals, fairy, uncover. So the crystalline is feeling that energy. I feel like you're going to have to sit in some, not sit in, but feel negative energy so that you can work through it. And it's going to revive you with this alive card, which is what I was talking about with this Queen of Wands. You're going to get that boost of confidence back, and you're going to feel very tall and proud and just very good about yourself once you reconnect with your energy and move and get this negative energy out and more positive energy in. And what's hidden is going to be uncovered. I feel like there's going to be a lot of truths within self, and you're going to become very wise spiritually, just like the Hangman here, the spiritual enlightenment. And then what you're going to uncover is also your person and your relationship, because this is a singles reading about somebody coming in. So you can't uncover this person, you can't find the sun until you work through the clouds, okay? All right, Libra, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope you found it helpful. If it resonated, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.